Now that's something I want to talk about. Ungrateful fans. And people that I would call haters. Now, hear me out, I don't want to make the video on my main channel, but this has to be said. You guys know Nebula Realm? The PlayStation home successor or whatever, or one of them at least. Well, they announced that they were going to be remastering the game and releasing it, but kept getting delayed. Now, I am no way defending the delays, but some people just can't seem to understand that not everything will be always be promised. You can say empty promise, lying, whatever. This is not what this is about. The fact that people pressure them into releasing the update, it's kinda sad. Let me read some screenshots from a person I used to respect because of this, because I found out that it was getting a remaster. So yeah, let me just stop the voice recorder and bring up the two screenshots I want to talk about. Okay, here we go. The developers of Zilog has reached a new low with its update. This is the absolute update I've ever played in the history of gaming. I'm so glad I don't be on this 24/7. I get on and head off immediately to a different game. I'm not happy with how this turned out. We have waited since January of 2000 when they originally decided to start anew with this remake. Gonna say it now, it's not on the messengers at all. It's the devs' fault for lying, hiding away from criticism, false hope, promises that they never delivered on, and so much more. This is not a remaster. Resident Evil 2, 3, Crash Bandicoot, Insane Fury, and amazing games to go with them. Final Fantasy VII are true remastered games. This is a bad example of a remake. This is how you destroy your fan base and drive away players who supported you for so long. I played this game since the very beginning. I went as far as creating my own beginner guide for this game to teach everyone how to play every single button mechanics, menu navigation, etc. These guys don't even have a proper tutorial to show how the players how to play a shortcut menu that's still not labeled for the player to know what they're clicking on and more. I was so excited to try this update when I heard that it was near completion, but this is tragic. Y'all opened up a whole can of worms. As a matter of fact, the devs have officially dug themselves a giant hole that they have to find multiple ways to dig themselves out of. Criticism is not whining, is feedback on how you can get better. It's what you can do to improve. Those defenders up there are the ones who are satisfied with an even more broken game and content with the devs not put in any effort, no communication, and having constantly running away from the community who supported you. And I called out the meet and greet, the issues, dropping third-party support, and so much more. We deserve answers. Law, it's insane you called it. And you called it. This is how it turned out, and not a lot of players are happy at all. I got stuck 3 times. I got snatched to the thing entrance multiple times. It's funny to me because everyone is being pulled along with me like magnet to the doors. Law, a lot of people once wasn't even talking about other stuff. All the conversation is forced on this update that just don't seem to satisfy everyone. I can't believe this though. I'm not even sure how the next patch is gonna be. Like, I never seen an update mess up so badly, not like this. This don't even feel like a rematch at all, and I can't defend this game anymore. I'm gonna just wait and see. Funny thing is that it happened to us at the bowling alley where everyone constantly teleported to the spawn point. The bowling minigame is also messed up. The bowling ball disappeared and doesn't register with the pin at all. Camera is broken. Chat is worse than ever. I'm finishing the video to see. So, the several things I need to talk. You can't just say that it's a remake and then change your opinion to a remaster and then say it's neither. Like, that's not how that's supposed to work. Either remake or remaster to you. And we already debunked the whole remake combo. I even yelled at you in the comments. Because you don't even know what a remake is. Bender or Final or using examples like Resident Evil 2, 3, those are not remasters. Final Fantasy VII is Crash Bandicoot is just a remaster. Literally a remaster. That you don't actually care about the game. And even you said, and I quote you on this, and this is the worst day. This is the absolute worst day ever, while ignoring Cyberpunk 2077, which have even worse updates than this. And you even stated like, you can't even call yourself a supporter at that point. If you're saying that you don't get on 24/7 and then get on and then immediately get off after getting on for some strange reason, you are either getting on to play the game or getting off. You can't choose both. But you absolutely can't. I don't understand this. Why are people like this? Why are entitled fans like this? They lie, make up shit, and then try to cover themselves by saying, "Oh, the devs don't listen to." They try to. That's why there were delays. Why do you think there were delays? Oh, this game is rushed. Cyberpunk was rushed, and you don't say anything about that, but you don't really play Cyberpunk. Hell, Nickelodeon Octopus, the game that you are playing on your channel, is completely unfinished. Like, literally unfinished. There were no voice acting at the beginning. Until recently. There were no items at the beginning. Until recently. There were no more characters. Until recently. Also, and this is an also, it's completely underwhelming. No crossplay. It's overpriced as fuck. The characters are behind a paywall. I don't agree with them putting it behind a paywall. So, what the fuck? I don't understand this. And plus, Nickelodeon Kart Racers, another game we play on your channel, it again don't have voice acting. No crossplay. I think it's overpriced. Barely have any characters, but still more than the original. And it doesn't get support from the dev because they just disappeared. Are people just stupid on the internet? And are very hypocritical to not understand what they talk about? Because I clearly think so. Yeah, okay. Anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about because it was really just aggravating me. Because it's so stupid that people would just assume shit. And try to blame the dev for their incompetence. For their own incompetence. I mean, the fanbase incompetence, because they have literally been pressuring the dev to release the update. And that's why it came out unfinished. Like, come on. I told you before, you want to become a new Cyberpunk? I mean, another Cyberpunk will again get released, or update get released, and it's a buggy mess. You should have listened. You should have just listened. But no. Be impatient. I'm not impatient. Well, yes, I may seem impatient, but I believe that I believe devs deliver on their promises. That thing will work out in the end because that's who I am. Now, I know you guys seen my Twitter about the whole Nintendo thing. That doesn't count because people do care about Xenoblade. So yeah. Again, that doesn't count. I mean, my FO does. I don't know. Yeah. Again, that's all I want to talk about. So, yes. I'll see you guys later. Peace.